unfortunately, these fine young people are going to have to walk around.
Oh, great. It just, and that side too?
Yeah. That side over where the green garbage thing is, to the toast.
Ma'am, it's unfortunate we have to talk during this incident. What's your thoughts on the situation that took place, the fatal shooting?
Oh, this the real news?
This is tragedy. This doesn't happen here in this neighborhood. We're here by the Holland Tunnel where everything is happening. This is unfortunate that these things have happened. And I'm devastated. Like, I was outside with the kids. It's daylight. It's like, it's amazing that this happened. But I'm exhausted just to know that it turned out so tragic.
You said you were a committee woman. What exactly is that position?
I'm here to make sure whatever issues in my neighborhood are met to the best of my ability to make sure this area, our area, is free of crime and despair. You know, this is really
So shootings are not very often in this.
No,
neighborhood.
absolutely.
What was this neighborhood called?
This is the Soho. This is the Soho area of Jersey City. I fortunately live across the street in Holland Gardens, and we have none of this here. This is the new developed area.
I could tell.
It's definitely. This is never happened here.
Right.
You know, it is isolated incidents, but this right here is definitely not a good thing.
Where did you first heard about this fatal shooting?
I just heard from you saying it was fatal, but I heard the shots.
Fatal. It was fatal.
I was here. I was across the street, and I came in, closed the door, and opened the door back up. Like, what was that? And the shots came running to the corner, and it's across the street. It's here, and it's really it's horrible.
You said you heard the shots, right?
I heard the shots.
How many shots would you say rounds of fire?
6.
6?
7. It's not a good thing.
Not a good thing. And how do you think the Jersey City police handled the situation?
They responded really quickly. I will say, quicker than they would have if it was across the street. I'm just saying. But yeah, they were here. They were here automatically. So, you know, they did a fantastic job with that. Blocked off the streets, or blocked up the highway and everything. It was really, yeah.
Across the street, is that a trouble spot sometimes?
No, it's just not as rich as this area.
Right.
That's an old area. This is the newly developed area.
Right. And this area is newly developed. How long have you been a resident of Jersey City, and how has this area changed?
Well, I'm a lifelong resident of Jersey City. I'm just moved from the Greenville section down here, where this was just nothing here, just us in Lackawanna, and this was an endless opportunity for these buildings to come up.
Right. And do you feel safe walking in Jersey City in some areas, or some areas you don't feel safe? Like,
oh, Jersey City is my city. I feel safe in the corner alleyways, but I'm different. My name is Belinda Council. I'm different. Right. I fear nothing in Jersey City. This is my city. I love my city.
Do you have anything else you want to say, ma'am? Committee woman?
Belinda Council Committee woman in Ward E.
You have anything else you want to say?
No. I'm just happy to be a resident of Jersey City.
Okay. Can you spell your name, ma'am?
Belinda, Belinda Council, Council.
And your position in Jersey City?
I am a Democratic Committee woman.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much, ma'am.
You're welcome.
Okay. Have a safe night.
You too.
Sir, I heard you just moved from Brooklyn to Jersey City just recently. What's your thoughts on this fatal shooting that took place in this area?
It's definitely surprising. Since moving here, it doesn't seem like this is definitely something that's regularly happens. I'm curious to see what the police find in their investigation here. I mean, it's terrible to hear that it was a fatal incident. Obviously, I'm really concerned about that, but yeah, I mean, generally the area is great. We love it. And it's just it's surprising to say the least.
And how far you live away from the scene here?
Right across the street. Just it was probably a 2-minute walk.
And you just moved last week from Brooklyn?
That's right. Yep.
And where in Brooklyn did you came from?
Bushwick.
Bushwick.
I don't know what happened here. So.
That's right, no snitching.
Yeah.
Anyways, just don't mind.
Yeah.
So, anyways, what made you want to move from Jersey City from New York?
Just some more space. It's a nice, apartment that we moved to. A little, a few more bedrooms.
Do you feel sometimes that public safety across the East Hudson River is a little tense right now at times?
I mean, I've heard that. It's not something that I personally experienced. I mean, in Bushwick, I lived in Bed-Stuy before. That's also been a concern. Things happen, but again, it's not something that we've personally experienced, nor do we, carry it around as a concern. We're pretty comfortable walking around here at all hours of the day.
Well, when you look at that, crime scene tape, officers, and unfortunately those hecklers that were screaming at us, what's your thoughts on reactions towards that?
Say that last part one more time.
What's your thoughts and reactions to all this situation? You see the crime scene tape, the hecklers, and those hecklers are saying stuff.
I don't know like what they know about this situation. I mean, because I'm coming into this completely blind. So, I mean, again, I am interested in to learn more about the story, and the more people that are also involved and commenting around the area, like maybe there's something more to it. It might have an interesting backstory, some context, but yeah.
What do you think the city of Jersey City should be doing in regards to crime like this, you think?
I mean, it seems like they responded pretty swiftly here. So as far as I'm concerned, it seems like they're doing everything they can, in a timely manner. And I mean, we'll see what their conclusions are, and I guess that'll determine if they're doing the right thing and what their response will be.
All right, wrap it up.
You have anything else you want to say?
No. I mean, hope everyone's okay from this situation. I hope there aren't any other bystanders that were directly affected by this. And thoughts and prayers go out to the families that are affected from this incident.
Can you spell your name?
Michael, Michael.
Like you want to give your last name?
Loven, Loven.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
You're welcome.
It's a crime scene, It's his fault. It's his fault.
So what's your thoughts to the situation that took place here where a fatal shooting took place?
So I wouldn't expect this. I walk my dog here every single day. So I'm just going to try and be extra careful. But it's kind of shocking to me. It's right next to where I live. I live right in that building, Hudson House. But yeah, I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I see that this area has a lot of new development, and many people from across the river from New York City have moved here because of lower rents. Did you live in New York City before?
I have not lived in New York City, but they are popping up apartment buildings left and right. For example, Hudson House, my building, they're building a whole nother building to it right next door, right there.
Right.
I didn't even know that just popped up. And Hudson House is brand new, but
And how long have you been living in this area of Jersey City for?
this is about a year and a half.
Have you felt unsafe? Have you heard any gunshots or anything?
No, I've never felt unsafe. I'm here every single day, every night. I walk my dog here. I haven't seen anything.
Right.
So this is kind of shocking to me.
Right. Not even police cording it off or putting
No.
crime scene tape.
Nothing. No.
Nothing. So
No.
what are you gonna be? What are ways are you gonna keep safe when you're walking your dog or doing stuff in Jersey City?
I think, as of now, I've noticed Hamilton Park, right down that way, is relatively safer. So I think I'm gonna walk them over there. I see a lot of kids running around there. So that's my plan. I don't think I'm gonna be around this area as much.
And what do you think of Jersey City's police response? Are they generally responsive to situations like this?
I haven't seen any situations like this, but what I saw when I was here, all the police were here right away.
Mm-hmm.
They were speeding down the street, so it seems like they are very responsive.
You have anything else you want to say, sir?
I do not.
All right, nice Philly shirt.
Thank you. Go Phils.
All right, can you spell your name?
Justin, J-U-S-T.
Last name?
Walsh, W-A-L-S-H.
Okay, Phillies fan / Jersey City resident.
Yes, correct.
All right, thank you.
All right, thank you, sir.
Tell me what's your reaction to this fatal shooting that took place in Jersey City?
It's sad to hear things like this, and while I'm not surprised because it is Jersey City, it's an area like this, right? You have all these new condos and nice buildings, people coming from the city over here to move to Jersey, which is a nice state. I grew up here, but you still have crime going on, you still have issues going on that need to get fixed, things that need to be addressed, and I hope that crime like this stops in the near future.
Right. And when you see the police cars and when you see the crime scene tape, as a Jersey City resident, you do see this development. What do you think? What areas in Jersey City do you feel unsafe driving or walking by?
I don't want to be a little stereotypical, but I think Jersey City definitely has its nice areas and its bad areas. Where we're at right now, it's like you don't really see crime happen because you have these newer buildings, you have very well lit streets. But I think as these developments start expanding and going into territories where people have lived there for 50 years, they don't want to get kicked out. So, that meme of like banging out a shot to keep the rent low, I think that's going to end soon. But I'm thankful that we have police that come quickly and can help people out.
How do you think the Jersey City police responded to this scene? This happened probably 45 minutes or an hour ago.
And they just got here?
No, they were still there. But how is their response generally like?
Give me a second. I think the police are doing as good of a good as a job as they can. Obviously, they're not superheroes. They don't have superpowers. They're just people like you and me. But I commend them for stepping into that role and protecting the streets and serving the people, good ways and bad ways. At the end of the day, if you're in trouble, there's nobody you can call besides the police. Thankfully, we have very responsive police here in Jersey City. Again, depending on availability, and I want to say, like, if you're in a nicer area, they're going to come faster.
Does this area have some trouble spots on some of the streets here sometimes? Do
I think
shootings like this occur?
Yeah, I think there are some trouble spots around here, especially the underpasses, areas that aren't as well lit, because that invites crime, unfortunately. And I think there isn't one solution to all of this. I think it's just a matter of more resources and people and more money being allocated to public services.
You have anything else you want to say, sir?
Yeah, shout out to the cops, shout out to the people spreading information, shout out to the news for covering it, and please don't keep raising the rent prices.
Can you spell your name?
Can I spell my name?
Yeah, can you spell it?
ISAAC
Last name?
LEVI.
And can you say it?
Isaac Levi from New Jersey.
Thank you. All right, thank you very much.
Take care.
Isaac.